Welcome to the Dave Show. My name is Dave, and today I'm here to tell you about this Laminator by Keyjector. Now, they did send me this product for review, but they wanted me to show you what it is and how it works. So let's take a look and see what's inside the package, and we're going to put it to the test and laminate something. So let's check it out. Okay, here's what you're going to get in the package. You do get a user manual. It's always a good idea to look at this and read through it. I'm going to show you a lot of the features of this and how to make it work anyways, but definitely go through and look at your manual. And when I opened the package, I was actually surprised. You're going to get a lot of laminating sheets included with it, like a sample pack kind of thing. And you can see there's some really big sheets. This biggest sheet here is 12 by 16 and a half. So you can, like a large photo or something, very nice, a super huge document you can do. And then they have these other sizes as well. Now, from what I understand is these are all for the heat laminated process. This machine does heat or cold. You can get sheets like this, or the laminating covers that have just a sticky that you can do under the cold setting of the machine. From what I understand, though, this package does not come with any of the cold press laminating. You do have to buy those separate, but again, the machine does cold or hot, just to let you know. So you get a bunch of those. You're also going to get this corner rounder. It's a little cutter that will take these sheets, laminating sheets, and make rounded corners to them. Now, they are kind of rounded already, but if you wanted to, when you trim it down, because I'm going to show you this here, it does actually have a trimmer on it. When you trim it down, it's going to make a corner, a sharp edge, and this will round the corner. So you do get a trimmer here for the corners, and then of course the machine itself, you're going to have a trimmer here at the top with all the different angles and everything. It's all built into the top of this. It's not an extra unit. Some of these I've seen that I've done videos on have a trimmer with it, but it's a separate unit that you need to put someplace or whatever. This comes with it built onto the top. So now let's take a closer look at the Laminator itself. Okay, taking a closer look at the Laminator. Again, you have your top piece here. There's a ruler, there's measurements. This is the cutter. You're going to put your Laminator in there and hold this down and slide it to cut it. So that's the top part. And then on the front, this is where your entrance. This is where you put the laminated sheet in, and you do it sealed side first through there. And then you have your selector, either cold or hot or off. In the middle is off. You have cold and then hot selector there. So when it comes to the hot and cold, again, if you use the cold side, you should just be ready to go when you turn it on. The hot side does take a little bit of time to heat up. We're going to do a sample of that, and the light will tell you when it's ready to go. Now, if you're doing a hot and then all of a sudden you want to go to a cold, you do need to turn it off and let it cool down before you use it. Now on the back side, this is the slot where the sealed laminated process comes out. The papers will come out this direction. You do have your plug-in cord, and then this is a release. It's a jam. It's a paper jam release. So if somehow something gets stuck in there, you just hold this out and pull out what you need to. This releases the rollers on there because there's some high pressure rollers in that, so it goes there. So there you have it. It's a very simple machine, very simple process to it. Now let's just go ahead and try to laminate something. Okay, I have this plugged in and I turned on the hot button and it shows red. When it goes green, it is ready to go. But I'm going to show you, I just found a little picture in a magazine of some cheetahs here, and I found the size that this will fit into. Of course, you want this laminated sheet to be bigger than the unit itself, and whatever it is you're gonna laminate. You want to make sure it's kind of in there and centered and so forth. Now this edge here is the sealed edge. You can see that, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little clear on one side, so that's how you open it up in there. Now it doesn't really matter if it's straight. I'm going to try to get it straight in here, but because we have this cutter, this will cut a nice straight edges and even it out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so when this is ready, we're going to feed it in and see how it goes. Another thing that's cool about this cutter is because I cut this out of a magazine, I didn't cut it very straight. So if I put this up against here, and it's a nice straight edge. I know the bottom part is a straight edge, but the other sides are not. I can do this, and I can actually cut the photo into nice straight edges before I laminate it to make sure it's all good and even. So there we go. Now it is squared up and even. The light turned green, so we are ready to go. Let's put it into our laminated sheet like this. So now it is in there ready to go, and I'm going to put it in again, the sealed side first. Just going to kind of get it in the middle here, and push it in until it connects, and it's rolling. It's actually feeding by itself. I'm not using my hands or anything. And it's going to go through. And if you notice, it starts off frosted and it comes out clear. There we go. Very nice. Now it is hot. It's actually really pretty hot, so you want to be careful once it comes out. You want to let it cool down with it and be careful. But again, you notice there's a lot of extra on the edge. That's what the trimmer is for. We're going to trim it down. Now you don't want to trim it down too close to the picture, because then it'll kind of ruin the lamination part. You want to make sure the lamination is out around the outside edges. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here, and we're going to trim it down. Okay, now we have it all nice and trimmed. We can actually cut the corners for it too now. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and trim the corners here with this little corner rounder thing. You're supposed to just push this in and clip down just like that. And it, well, it doesn't do a very good job. And honestly, I tried all these corners already, and it kind of cuts it and then leaves it hanging there. I would give this corner rounder a 0. Nice that they included it, but it doesn't seem to work, so I might have to take my scissors and trim those off next. But so that nice little extra bonus. Too bad it doesn't work. So there you have it, a detailed look at this laminator. I think it does a really good job with the lamination part of it, and the top trimmer, the little corner trimmer, not so much. I don't know why. Even in the instruction booklet it says don't put the corner in too far, but it only just barely gets to the corner by sticking it in. You can't really, if you don't put it in too far, you're not going to trim anything, but you put it in, it doesn't trim off. So not real thrilled about the corner trimmer. Again, it's kind of an extra little bonus anyways. You can use some scissors and round them off if you need to, but I was also impressed with the packet of selection of sizes. I don't know if you can tell in here, but there is a lot of different sizes in here. It's all, I know it all looks the same, but you're getting a good handful of, you know, different sizes from, you know, the smaller size type of thing to medium to large to extra large. There's a lot of them in here to get you started. You can always buy more on there, but it does a pretty cool little lamination job there. If you are looking for a laminator, this one may be the right one for you.